Welcome back. This is the second lesson recording for IM2, May 20th, 2021. So now we're going to tackle volume of cone and pyramid. The question is, how do the volumes of cone and pyramid relate to solids we already know? So cone is related to a cylinder, okay? And pyramid, say a square-based pyramid, is related to a square-based prism, right? Or if this is a rectangle pyramid is related to the rectangle prism. How are the volumes related to each other, given that they have the same height, okay, and the same area of the base? And same area of the base and the height, the vertical height is the same. If that is the case, how are they related? And during the class, I'm going to show you a cool demo. And hopefully you saw from the demo that the volume of cone and pyramid, it takes 3 cones, the volume of 3 cones, so three lots of the same amount of liquid filling the cone to fill the whole cylinder. And likewise, 3 pyramids with the same base area to fill the rectangular prism of the same base area and height. So when the height is the same, the height is the distance from the base, perpendicular distance from the base to the tip of either the pyramid or the cone, okay, the apex, is going to be the third of base times height. Okay, remember, base times height is the area of the prism, right? Or area of the cylinder in this case. So when you multiply that by a third, you actually get the area of the pyramid or the cone. So where B is the area of the base. This is not the same as base of the triangle. It's a big B, meaning it's a base area. Okay, area of the base, and h is the height. And so a third times b times h becomes b times h divided by 3. And specific to cone, this becomes, because area of the base is pi r squared, that becomes pi r squared times h divided by 3. Okay, don't just try to memorize these formulas on its own, because you're not going to be able to remember it. Okay, instead, hopefully you remember from the prism and the cylinder, the volume of the prism with the same height was the area of the base multiplied by height. And the area of the cone was whatever the area of the base was multiplied by height, right? And then for the related cone, it's just going to be multiplied by a third. And for the related pyramid, it's going to be just multiplied by a third. Okay, that you should be able to remember without having to memorize some formula that is meaningless. So don't forget the third. Okay, now you are going to be working on another 4 problems on volumes of pyramid and cone. And here are the 4 problems. And just like before, you are going to be working on the worksheet that looks like this. And again, it's going to walk you through the steps as well as the answer so that you can make sure that you are doing things correctly, as well as some clues. Okay, so you're going to spend the rest of the time working on those for that period. Thank you for listening.